Nanoboost is ready to deploy.
Holy shit! The gods of right click. Holy shit. And hello. Today I'm trying something different. This video is gonna be a hybrid of a highlight video and a guide with educational commentary. And you might be thinking, why should I watch this if I don't even play DPS? Well, I promise to you that no matter what hero or class you play, if you watch this video, it will open your mind to a deeper level of understanding of the game, and then you can start improving your gameplay and game sense more effectively. So enjoy. Okay, so after the Hanzo buff, I started experimenting with hard Pocket Hanzo, which basically means I just take one support almost completely for myself, just like a Pharaoh would. And it's so fun to just hold high ground and bait the enemies to push in, especially since most of the time the path to high ground is very narrow and thus a good place to use the dragon. So first I'm going to give you my thoughts on the strengths and weaknesses of Mercy Pocket, and then we look at clips while I explain what I'm doing and why. The most awkward thing about getting Pocket without playing Pharah is that some people get pretty mad.
Bro, will you heal me, Mercy, please? Please stop sucking your boyfriend's cock. Heal me.
Mercy sucked his hands a stick more, could you?
Yes, I would love to.
You might think that you have to hit all your shots to get enough value from the Mercy Pocket, but if you play Pocket Hanzo correctly, you get value just by drawing fire and attention from the enemy team to you. Like here, I'm getting shot by the Echo, the Mercy, the Tracer, the Ana and the Ball, basically guaranteeing that the rest of my team won't take almost any damage. The hardest part is learning evasive movement and being aware of what can kill you and what can't. They call me the main tank, so okay, that wasn't as funny as I thought it would have been. The amount of unbelievable situations I have survived because of the heal beam is insane. Like for some reason, Fan the Hammer just can't kill me. And the same goes for some of the Roadhog hooks. The riskiest and the most fun time is when I push so hard that the whole enemy team focuses me, which leaves our Ana free to heal me as well. And I basically just turn into this actual main tank hero, as long as I can just avoid all the one-shots. And even if I do get one-shot by a sniper, I can still just get rest by the Mercy after. It's obviously easier to hit shots when you're standing still, and the Pocket kinda lets you do just that, since you get your HP back immediately instead of having to back up for heals, so you can afford to just kinda face tank more, which kinda helps with the fact that being an overextended Christmas tree makes it harder to hit shots, since everyone is aware of where you are and who you're trying to shoot. Here you might be thinking that I don't really need the Mercy Pocket for this flank since I don't take much damage, but without the Pocket this play would have been a lot more risky. Like for example, the Cassidy might have tried to contest me AD strafing unpredictably, but now he's more inclined to predictably try to jump off the high ground since he knows he can't win the fight against Pocket. So even though in general it's harder to hit shots while pocketed, in this situation it made it very easy to hit this Cassidy. So to reiterate, if I was hit one more time, I would have died without the Pocket. Holy shit. Let's talk about Hanzo's greatest defense, which is the ability to quickly go up and down from high grounds. Like here, I bait the enemies to come up the stairs and then jump down, forcing them to jump down as well, and then I just go back up while they're still stuck on the low ground.
Nice, good job, guys.
When you're getting shot from the low ground, you can simply just walk backwards away from the edge, or even just crouch to break the line of sight to the enemy player. Another amazing thing about the Mercy Pocket is that damage boosted body shot plus melee is 201 damage, which one-shots most DPS and support heroes. Holy shit, huge. Also, worth mentioning that with damage boost on, Hanzo is able to headshot or 2-body shot Widow and Tracer using storm arrows. Next up, let's look at this longer clip while I give you tips and explain what I'm doing. Shit, I'm a bit late. I play very aggressively at the start of the round to try to get a pick before they even get to the choke point, always unpeaking while I'm reloading, and the same goes for if I take a lot of damage, I unpeak until the Mercy heals me back up to an acceptable HP. Also, pro tip, when a hog tries to hook you out from the high ground, just crouch to increase the chance that the hook will break. If there's multiple people shooting at you, try to make sure that you only peek one of them at a time, unless they are so far away that they can't reliably do a lot of damage to you. Here the enemy team kinda gives up on shooting at me, so I peek wider to catch their attention again, baiting the soldier to waste his rocket and bullets on me. Once they finally push through the choke, I back up so I don't get shot in the back, and then I start trying to push the enemies back by either killing them or just by breaking their shield. Dude, so unlucky, fucking fuck. Unfortunately, I get traded by the enemy hog, but since I have res, it's just basically yet another kill I got for our team. And now they have no one left alive who could kill me through the Mercy heal, so we just win the fight here. I won't go too deep on how to choose your targets, because I actually have 2 videos on the subject. I put a screenshot on the bottom right and straight links to the video in the video description below. Okay, so this next tip is for famous people only, so if you're not famous, feel free to skip ahead. Mercy Pocket is especially effective against paparazzis, also known as players who recognize me and decide battling me any chance they can is more important than winning. Like this Sigma here, who obviously won't be able to kill me through the Mercy heal and just puts himself into a very bad spot, losing them the whole point. Well, especially when attacking on 2 CP, it's so effective to go on this pocket flex. If I did this without a pocket, I would have been forced to back up right away and just go for a health pack or something, but now I can actually create pressure and get an instant pick without much risk at all, and we just take the whole high ground in the blink of an eye. Okay, so this clip is definitely my favorite one. I'm not gonna spoil much, but all I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna be holding the right high ground, and the enemy team just doesn't have the heroes they would need to contest me. They have Ashe on the high ground, and the only other heroes that could contest me is the Lucio and the Hanzo, but the Hanzo just can't just like run through the battlefield to climb up. He would just die. So basically it's just the Lucio and the Ashe who can contest me. And here you can see my team is backing up, but I decided to stay on the high ground since obviously the enemy team can't really contest me. And even if the Hanzo would one-shot me, I can still just get rest. So I'm not that worried about getting dinked. It's a bit risky to attack the Ashe here. Dude, he didn't die? But even if I die, the Mercy can finish her off, and then I maybe even get a res if the Lucio lets her. I ignore the Lucio and kill the Ana. Yes, don't heal your Ana, Lucio, just play the Reddit guy. And now my team died for a second time, so I'm waiting for the regroup while still keeping the high ground, but this time they don't even have healers left, so we can just kind of walk on the point and take it. Notice how I only shoot the Ashe once in a while, because it's just not worth it to shoot her multiple times in a row, since she will be expecting the next shot. So this way I shot at her once and she's expecting another shot, so she unpeaks, So why would I waste time waiting for her to re-peek when I could be shooting at someone else? And now we finally got the point. And I'm gonna skip the rest of this clip, not because I miss all my shots and die or something, I obviously always pop off, but just because I wanna save time, so I'm not gonna show you guys how hard I'm gonna pop off here. Okay, so these insane last clips are all from the same match, just to give you this irresistible need to check out my live stream on Twitch after this video ends, because I will be grinding out exclusively Hanzo hard pocket games for the next couple days. Here I decided to stay on the low ground, since they don't really have anyone who can kill me either way, unless I get too close, which I would if I took one of the high grounds in front of me. But this way, I only have to be careful that I don't get hooked by the hog, and I still have a pretty good view of the whole point. And here I'm just trying to pick off the Cassidy and making sure to stop anyone from flanking. It's just safer to kill the flankers, since maybe they kill me, or even worse, they kill the Ana, and then eventually our tanks will die too, maybe before we even cap the point, and yeah, then we just have to reset. Holy shit, I'm farting. Here's a good high ground fight. Notice how I use the high ground as kind of a reverse cover by briefly dropping down between shots. Now that the Genji is dead, the high ground is mine, since they don't have anyone who can kill me through the mercy heal, unless I get hooked of course, so the win condition for every fight is to just kill the Genji and avoid being hooked or annihilated. Dude, I'm so clean with it though. I immediately remove Discord Orb from the enemy team, which makes it a lot safer to fight the Genji, and to make the fight even safer, I try to get at least a body shot in before he can even dive me. But yeah, I log him in the face and that's it. Nice. Also, check out this insane thing that I found. So basically I just walk in through here and then go right and then turn around, and holy shit, you can get a high quality VPN to protect your internet traffic and my wallet at the same time. Go check out the discounts. This is a different kind of a video, so if you guys don't tell me that you liked it, then I think that you guys hated the video and I'll never make content like this again. So make sure you leave a like and maybe even a comment if you want more content like this in the future. Also check me out live on Twitch, please.